Hello guys, Kiddo here. Something quite a bit different today. I just wanted to make a very quick video. Don't expect like any gameplay or anything right now. That's just some rambling. So if you came here to see some news threads, something I'm doing with Grievous or anything, well, don't expect it. Expect my cat. Expect I don't know. Expect something else. If you just don't want to hear me rambling for a bit, go ahead. Please be my guest and just take off. This video is kind of a PSA. I wanted to say this is very from the heart. I mean, I just thought like screw it, and I clicked record, and now I'm recording myself talking. I don't have any script or anything. I'm just talking. I wanted to make this video from I don't know if you heard that. But yeah, I wanted to make this video to tell you something that I do take into consideration today while I just do, my stuff. Um, you see a lot of stuff right now. You see a lot of people telling you that the game is dying. So let's do some exciting stuff. Open Bronzium. Oh, nice. The game is dying. You see that a lot. You see people doing like open letters to the devs. You see everywhere that the game is dying, that the game is old, the game is on the verge of dying, that the game is coming to an end, and Seju Carry left, and oh, the game is dying. Guys, the game is fine. The game is very fine. I'm telling things from the point of view of someone that hasn't been a big part of this community for quite a bit. I mean, I'm barely a YouTuber and I'm barely a Redditor. I'm almost nothing for this game. But what I am is a player, and I love this game, and I do enjoy it quite a lot actually. So, wow, I'm lucky today with my bronziums. Anyway, the game is not dying. Don't believe these guys that just tell you that the game is dying and you should stop playing it, and no, the game is so bad right now and everything is going terrible and everything is so bad. This is my other cat. Say hello. Um, no, that's just not true. I mean, I haven't been playing the game for that long. I've been playing the game for 1 year and a half now, and I enjoyed almost every part of it. I say almost because the Jedi Knight Raven meta was kind of awful. Um, but I loved it, and I still do, and I don't think the game is dying in any way, shape, or form. When I started playing that game, I wouldn't even have dreamt of this right there, the Green Arena, when Grand Arena came out, I was like blown away. This was so much fun. I loved it. And now we have the championship, and now we have this. We have the Geonosians territory wars, territory battle. Sorry, um, it's great. I mean, I love it. I made this video because I really want to say something that I think is very important. Do you guys realize how demanding we are and how much we complain about stuff? How much we just go ahead and say that the game is terrible and the game is trash and the game is buggy and the game is laggy and yes and yada yada and so much and so forth. The game has a team working on it and doing, in my opinion, kind of a great job creating new content and trying to make everyone happy. Um, Maybe there was kind of a low point with Jedi Knight Raven because they did something that was pretty another cat that was same as the first one, that was pretty bad for them, because they kind of clogged the game with only one meta. But I mean, this is my arena right now, and I know it's not a bit, but hey, these guys saw some videos, if you know what I'm talking about. And maybe the fact that I'm here, kind of helped with changing it a bit. So okay, of course there is a lot of ravens, but you see a CLS, you see a Padme, you see some guys doing stuff with a certain team. You can see some Jedi Knight ravens, you can see some Grievous right there. Um, I mean, I like that meta. I mean, that's pretty good. Of course, you have a dominant team. That's always the same in any kind of, you know, these kind of games. That's just how it is. But it's a lot better than it was not that long ago, and I actually think that CG should be praised for what they did, because they actually did a pretty darn amazing job of just um, of just making the game fun again, making the meta a bit more diverse, and even if that's not really good just for Arena itself, it's still pretty awesome just for Grand Arena, just for Territory Wars, and just so on and so forth. I mean, oh, I'm gonna lose to that lone Malak, am I? Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh, kill it! No! He has crit avoidance when he's lower. Damn, that's too bad. But yeah, when I started playing the game, there wasn't all that jazz, and there wasn't everything that there is here, and I think they actually did a pretty great job to adding new content. Most people just complain at the events. You know, that's too hard. I don't like that even because I don't have the right team and I can play it, and I don't understand when I can. Why can't I beat this specific um, event with Gear 7 unmodded shit? That's like half the Reddit posts. Chewbacca even, C3PO even, Padme even. Oh, that's too hard. That's high-end content. Why? What are you complaining about? Everybody just says the other half of the Reddit post is we want more content, have some content, and they're not happy about it because they can get it. Do you realize how much we complain about stuff? But anyway, that's some rambling. I mean, that wasn't what I was intending to say right there. The game is not dying. The game is fine. I mean, of course, the game has some, other games competing with it, and so maybe there is a bit less players in it, but there is still kind of a lot of players and very active players at that, and people love it, and people still give money to the game. Whales be whales, and they keep the game alive. But of course, yeah, the game is alive. I can understand that it's frustrating and that most people would love to be competitive, and that's kind of what I feel I am right now. I am kind of a competitive free-to-play player. I'm trying to find like the sweet spot of what works and what doesn't with what I have, and I'm just trying to make up with it. And everybody is able to do that. I mean, my mods are pretty bad. I mean, I actually never really showed this, but I've been like hellbent on mods from the get-go. From the start of this game, I've just been going for mods and mods and mods and mods, because I was advised to, and that was like great advice. So let me show you this. This is all my mods. This is absolutely every mod I have, and let's sort them by speed and secondaries. And that's a 22 speed, and that's my best speed mod. Um, I I'm not very lucky, so I don't have really great mods. I have quite a bit of 21s already done to 20. See, so like yeah, that's exactly 5 21s, and then I have quite a bit of 20s. So these are going to be 21s too, um, and that's it. So yeah, that's not that much. Of course, that's pretty good, but for someone that has been doing as much work on mods as I did, that's not nothing amazing. I don't have like for 25 sets and stuff. Yet I make up for it, and I can understand the frustration of a player trying to be competitive in a game where people put so much money on. But these guys that complain about it, they are the most hellbent on making it work. You know, they really want to make it work, so they are not going to quit either. At least like not all of them, like one or two maybe will at some point get really tipped off. Why not? I understand that, but most of them will just keep playing the game and trying to do the best they can. I mean, that's what I do, and that's what more people do. I'm sorry the footage is not really interesting. I'm just like doing my usual, my overall stuff. Let's see if I can do ships for a bit. Yeah, okay, yeah, should do ships. I'm just talking, but the real point I want to make here is that the game is fine. There's still a lot of players to it. There is still a lot of players around it. There is a lot more content and events that only 1 year away from now. 1 year ago, when I started playing, there wasn't all that, and the game was already pretty fine, and now there is a ton more stuff going around. And we are always asking for more, and that's not an easy thing to do. I mean, of course, they have kind of a lot of money in the game, but that that doesn't mean that they can spill out new content every now and then. And I'm pretty happy with what they do actually. I think that's pretty good, and that's enough for me. I'm kind of what the hell? I'm surprised that guy has. I kind of know by heart who to play against, and I thought these guys, this guy right there, had less speed on his capital ship than I did. Maybe it changed it like today. Anyway, um, I'm not gonna throw any names, and I don't want to throw shade at anyone. But seeing everywhere stuff like the game is dying, the game is dead, the game is done, or the game is so freaking done. No, what is done is them, because they were there at the start of the game, and that was the best part for them. They were like the guys you referred to with you when you needed advice. They were the guys. I'm losing this so hard. They were the guys everyone turned to when they needed advice, and they became popular for it because they had good content and because they had the Game Changer program telling them what to do and what to say. Yeah, okay, he's one faster than me now. They lost that recently, and now they actually have to put efforts into making their videos. I'm not saying that as a bad thing, just to be sure that I get understood there. These guys are putting a lot of efforts in their videos, of course, uh, for the videos themselves, but the subjects and the matter of the videos, and like info on new characters and comps and what to do in the game, they don't have that anymore. They have access to test accounts, but the test accounts, well, they weren't given a Gear 13, so they can't redo the testing there. So they have to learn, they have to find stuff. And the big majority of these guys out there, they're not good at that. That's not what they do. That's not their thing. So what is dead? Well, the game is dead for them because they have to work for it now. They have to find new stuff to make interesting videos. It's really hard to make videos that are not like top 10 this and best that, and yeah, that's kind of stuff get really old really fast. I mean, as a viewer, I never liked it, especially when you consider that most of them don't really even play well. Again, not throwing any shade, but you see some pretty bad stuff. I mean, the recent beef about the Grievous team, well, people who tried the Grievous team and followed some advice made it work just fine, just perfectly, because they were able to pull out a turn order and a good modding. Is it really that hard? No, it isn't. But there you go. I mean, creating content is actually pretty damn hard to find, content worth watching without just taking it right off someone else. That's the hard part, and that's the part that is dead, because now these guys won't get any information in advance. They won't get any exclusive kit reveals that were like a big thing. They don't get a good test account they can work with. They don't get the free and easy content. And that's the worst part for them, They don't get free and easy to make content that they could just spew out. And so for them, to them, the game is dead. But to us, the players, the game is very much alive, and there is a lot of great stuff to do in it. I mean, right now we are in the middle of a territory wars, and I love it. I love territory wars. That's great. That's some great content right there. Oh, new territory open. Do they have some big teams right there? Oh yeah, yeah. Here you go. There is a the Dark Raven. Can I bash it off? I'm going to try anyway. BB-8. Yeah, if I go with the wrong lead, that would work really well. And no, the trooper. I'm trying to click my IPD. Where is it? Where is it? Where is my IPD? Here you go. All set, ready to go. Let's go. I hope it goes well, because if it goes wrong, that is my territory wars, and I'm fucking my guild up. But I mean, look at that. Is that a dead game to you? You have guilds, you have a lot of players willing to play, willing to put effort into a game they enjoy, into a game they love. The game is great, and I love it. I mean, making these videos I made about Grievous and the rest felt awesome, and I loved it, and I actually thought it would be like really hard, because they always say that it's the hardest thing to do, and it's really bad for. I fucked up. I'm leaving Malak alive. Oh no, I didn't one shot Malak. What the fuck? I'm so sorry, Guild. Oh, I failed you. Oh, don't tell me. I'm so sorry, guildmates. I'm so sorry. No, I fucked up so hard. I can't talk and play at the same time. I'm so sorry. I don't even know if I should put that on YouTube anymore. Whoops. Why did I do AoE? Why? Oh, I can talk and play at the same time. I'm so sorry. I'm going to put that on YouTube, and everyone's going to make fun of me. Fuck. Oh, that is so bad. Anyway, I've been rambling for quite a bit now. I hope you get my point. The game is not dead at all. The game is very much alive, and the game is very fun to play. I had quite a rough day, so I guess that's why I'm making this video right now. Kind of like having to take something out of my chest, because I kind of have a lot to handle at the moment. But I need it, and I'm pretty happy to just tell you how I feel about the game. I know most people won't watch this video. I know most people would just see there. Okay. Because I realize that I've been losing a lot on this video, so I might as well show you that I can win too sometimes. Anyway, I had to focus to click the right button. But yes, I hope you get my points. The game isn't dead. They want you to think that it is. I don't know if they really want you to think that it is. I mean, out of spite, they would say that the game is dead, because the game is dead to them, because they have to find some new content to spill out without taking content for someone else and trying to do content themselves and this kind of stuff, and they don't want this anymore. And I can somehow I can understand that. I mean, that's human. That's a human thing to do. That's not bad from them. That's a very normal thing to do from them. But I really want to I really want you to know. Oh fuck, that's going pretty poorly right now. I really want you to understand that no, the game is not dead. The game is very much alive. The game is fine. The game has always been fine. The whales are there, yeah, sure, but the game will keep being fine for quite a bit, and you shouldn't be worried about it. You shouldn't worry. The game is fine. Keep playing it. Keep doing new stuff. There is no need to be like asking for tons of. Oh wow, that Malak is exactly at the same speed as my Grievous can play. Oh, see, sometimes my Grievous is just too slow because I don't have him at 206 as I advise people to have him. Okay, that's almost enough. But then he plays, of course. I mean, Malak is such a balanced character. So see, that's from my Grievous being at 201 speed, and that's not enough. Have yours at 206. Anyway, 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 the game is fine. D- Keep playing it. Keep enjoying it. We're all there. We're all enjoying the same game. You should keep playing it. You should keep having fun. Of course, the game isn't fun for everyone. You know, people who want to grind, people who want to be good at it. The game is pretty hard for them. I understand that, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, people trying to make the game good for them is what is putting the best videos out. I mean, just watch some good content creators on there, and there is quite a bit. The game is fine. These guys won't tell you the game is dead because they want it to be alive because they love it. If I have to summarize all of it, don't believe, don't believe that the game is dead. The game is very alive. The game is very fun to play, and we all enjoy it. Okay, some stuff is just bad. Some stuff feels like cash grab. Some stuff is hard to accept. I mean, RNG is a big part of the game, and I don't like it either. I mean, you just see me lost like many times, but if I would have been more focused, I could have won that territory wars fight just very easily. I just fucked up. um, yeah, this kind of stuff. I lost a 50-50 to that Malak. Oh, yeah, sure. Not that big of a deal. I mean, I just saw me losing a bunch of times. I don't care. I just want to share with you what I think about that game. What I think is that this game is awesome. Maybe EA isn't a perfect company. Maybe CG isn't a perfect company either. But you shouldn't care about that kind of things. Um, like the Reddit should be about the game itself, not the last thing CG Carrie said or why she left or anything. That's none of our business. We are players. The game is good. Let's just try to make it even better. Because if you just keep putting negativity into the game, of course it becomes bad for you and you don't enjoy it that much. You want to see the camera too? Spike? This is my dog. He's a bit shy, it looked like. Don't wanna the world to see you. No, it doesn't work. Want the world to see him. He's too heavy just to carry around. So I think I will leave it at that. Say hello to the world. You don't want to say hello to the world. Say the game is great. You don't care about the game. Yeah, sure. To anyone watching this video, the game is alive, the game is fine, the game is fun. To everyone who ever posted a video saying that the game is dead, shut up! Yeah. That was a boring video for you to watch, I guess, because I just talked and my accent is bad, my mic is shit. But if you watched it, thanks a lot, and I hope you agree with me. If you do, if you don't, comment below. Tell me if I suck, tell me if I'm right. Go ahead. We are here to share. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.